but it's very close. Can't pick a winner yet. So now looks like he's going to raise.
He's got a big hand, ace queen.
It's definitely a good time to start finding premium hands, isn't it, Roland?
It is. An ace queen now becomes a very big hand at this stage.
Well, we're under Courage, the one player who's capable of making the big all-in play. And he has.
And he has.
We don't even know what his hand is. Let's have a look. King Jack off suit for Courage. Well, surely Surinder's going to call.
I think this is a misstep by Chez.
Call.
Yeah, he's called. He was worried he's going to be running into ace king. But in the end, he's made the correct call. But don't forget, Courage could still get lucky here. He could still win if he hits a king or a jack. Massive pot.
Let's see the flop. Up comes ace.
Well, Surinder's going to be relieved now. He's flopped the ace.
For Surinder.
Only runner for Courage.
Queen. Yeah.
Oh, that's one of your doors is open.
An array of hope. He needs another jack.
What happens now, Marcel? You don't want to sit next to Surinder.
No, it's a king. It gave him 2 pair, but Surinder wins with aces and 3s.
Aces and up for Surinder. Saved by the paired 3s. Aces up, beating kings up for Chez.
Courage is up and down. He had an exciting game tonight. Surinder hit the flop, and he is now massive chip leader.
It was all good. It was enjoyable experience again. Yet again, we didn't get the good result at the end, but nevertheless, there is always a future. I think Surrender is going to win this hit. Surrender is good enough to win it, and he's been lucky.
So blinds 500, 1,000. Williamson finds himself with just 4,200.
If the pot's unraised before him, it's got to be any 2 now, I think, Simon. Williamson almost automatically has to push. There's very few hands he can't with. He can't call with any hands. There's a few he could fold.
Wow, you almost wish that you hadn't looked. Trouble is, when you have looked, is he going to... Oh, I love this play. You've got to hand it to Williamson to make that play with 4 high. Yeah, he's made the call, so Williamson shows that this was the time he was going to make this play.
I know at least I got undercards.
You got 2 good ones.
I got live cards.
He decided to do it from the small blind rather than wait for the button. He needs to hit a 2 or a 4.
Deuce.
Comes 8.
No, no good yet.
Hard way. Club. Like a little bitty club.
Queen of clubs.
I want to do
Robin hits a 4 or a
not
deuce.
that hard. Not that hard.
Let's see the turn.
How about a deuce of clubs? Ace. Oh, the hard way's 5.
Yeah, well, that gives him an extra 4 outs. Deuce, a 4 or a 5.
Let's see the...
Williamson needs to hit a deuce 4 or 5, but it's not there.
See if I got him on the turn.
Well, I can't blame Williamson. I mean, as you say, Roland, he had to make this play either now or on the button. He decided to do it, hoping that Surinder wouldn't call without a half decent hand. I know he's got a lot of chips, but he made the call.
I felt a whole lot better. I don't feel mad, just feel disgusted. Some days the cards don't cooperate, and I didn't get hardly any good hands. And I got whittled down, then I had to put all the money in with 2 undercards. I hate that. So, you know, what are you going to do?
So heads up in this 3rd heat of Party Poker Late Night Poker. 2 legends of the game vying for a place in the final. Surinder Sunar and the Flying Dutchman Marcel Lusk.
Of 2 experienced players like this, Roland, you won't see many hands passed.
Check.
When your head's up.
They both think that they can outplay each other on the flop.
Yeah. Well, Luska's picked up a flush draw here.
Check.
Surinder should be betting here. He'll find out soon enough if he's no good. And
It's 1,200. Cool.
Wow, what a call by Marcel. There was no raise pre-flop, and he feels that he's in good shape.
Check.
And now he's got a straight draw as well.
Surinder's certainly putting the pressure on. This is very good play from Surinder asking the question. Marcel knows he has out. It's just a question of how strong does he feel his hand is at this point.
The Marcel I know would raise here.
Problem is he could be dead.
Wow, he's
well
folded.
played. Yes, Surinder Sonar, excellent play there. It's one of the best hands we've seen in this heat from Surinder.
Definitely.
He put the pressure on. He fired the second bullet. You know, Surinder, a lot of people think he's very tight, but there he really did show some class.
Looks like it'd have to be me.
Two great poker players finding themselves heads up here in this party poker late night poker heat. Surinder's got the edge. He's got the chip lead.
What are you doing?
What?
Raise.
Into the camera.
Oh my word, he's got aces.
Well,
It's live. I mean, our hand's not dead. Is he calling it?
Should I call?
Okay.
The call goes.
There you go.
Marcel Lusk. Obviously 100 left, which is also going to go in.
The timing very wrong from Marcel. Surinder on the verge of the final here. Strong favourite now.
Yeah, and that is no help whatsoever for Marcel Lusk. Surinder Sonar, what a hand to find heads up.
Okay. Marcel in with 9-7. Surinder shows aces.
I guess the only card that could help Marcel on the turn improve is, I suppose, a 5.
Now, then it's like if I hit
Let's see the
five
turn card. Pair that board quickly.
Five and
Just
eight.
pair the board.
7.
Well, there's a 7.
7 or a 9.
He has a chance, a 7 or a 9.
7 or a 9.
King of spades.
I can do
Let's
it.
see the card. Give me an ace. And
No,
the 10.
it's not there. Surinder Sonar found the best possible starting hand in Hold'em at exactly the right time, and he is our champion tonight.
It's been a fantastic heat, and one of the old guard makes it through. Surinder Sonar, a familiar face, and he's back in the final, rolling back the years tonight with a fantastic performance. Well done, Surinder.
Let's play it again.
I'm always looking forward to play, and when you come back and you try again, a little bit disappointed, of course, because it was within my reach to take it.
A victory for the old school. You think I'm an old school now? I figured all the players how they were playing. I mean, it was still hard. You know, Robert Williamson is, you know, he's a very tough player. I mean, Marcel's always tough. And Korash, you know, he always played real weird. And they were all playing real good, but maybe I had better cards than them.
So Marcel Lusk takes his seat in the semi-final lineup, and it's Surinder Sonar who joins Ian Fraser and Eddie Scharf in the final. Next time on Late Night Poker.
Let's see the flop.
He has a chance to double up here.
And
he's hit the king!
King. Can you collect them for me?
Is that like a comedy in Sweden?